Where were we? In somebody's bedroom. Big on fool. There's a key there. What's the key for? Who are you? Forgotten. Cynthia. Exchange. Yeah. James. Husband. Cynthia said, wants to be a pirate anyway. I would hate that. Goes back to work in the bar. You're not actually in a bar. Right. Why don't you go to bed? Oh, you got lockpicks and everything. Willie, go away. I wonder if I can just steal stuff while they stood there. They don't care. They care so little. They're even going to go to bed. Away with you! So. Don't suppose for a minute that key's the key to the mint, because that would be really funny. Oh. Really? You're just going to stand there and let me burgle the mint? That's brilliant. Can't remember what keys did what. Well, I burgled part of the mint. It's good enough. Right. Hang on. I've just remembered. My pocket watch. It's 4 in the morning. That's why nobody's about. So, look at me book here. What were we doing? Well, we need to go see Cove, and we need to get the golden ankh. Vesper. And we need to talk to the shipwright here about the crown jewel. So the shipwright should be over here somewhere. Hey up. Alright. A winged gargoyle see with interest and obvious intelligence. Welcome thee to Britain Avatar. To be called in Wislocklem. To mean interpreter. To be indeed an interpreter in my homeland. To be now on the Great Council to serve our most noble ruler, Lord British. To be honoured as one of the 2 gargoyles on the council. To one of the surviving gargoyles. And to preserve our heritage is my life work. To tell you that our race emigrated to Britannia many years ago. Settled on the island known as Turfin. To be a lonely place, to be desolate, to be not what humans called homey. To desire to establish a new way of life for gargoyles in Britannia. To eliminate the hatred and misunderstanding of our race in humans. To know that ignorance breeds bigotry. One of those who are correct in this. To be called the Fellowship. To be dedicated to promoting goodwill and trust the land. To be thinking about joining this group soon. Desire a world where humans and gargoyles can live together in peace as equals in Britannia's society. To be many of my people killed 200 years ago in the War of the False Prophet. To be the war that you ended by bringing peace between our races. Create laws of the land. To inform me that my colleague Miranda can tell you much more of what we are doing now. It's unfortunate that most of the council is away now. To be on holiday at the moment, and have Miranda myself present to enact this new law. So you ask for Miranda about it, she knows more than I. Miranda is an intelligent woman and has great concern for the well-being of citizens of Britannia. To one of Lord British's most trusted advisors. To say farewell. Now, is that... Wisdom. Burp. Can't see what I'm doing now. Oh. Except when I burgle you and you walk in. To be bedtime. To be leaving now. I think I just killed Spark. Yep, Spark's dead. Come on, you can carry him. That's why you don't take a boy with you. Because you just keep blowing him up. Why would the gargoyles trap a chest in their own house? Well, probably because of people like me. However, I believe the key word in Sundial is sun. Shut up, or I'll make you carry the dead boy around with you for the entire game. Right, you there, get up. I wasn't talking to you. No, no, no! Oh. How many hours? No hours, thank you. Yellow gives you an extra look. Never mind then. Right. Yes. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Bye. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. That comrade is alive! My comrade is somehow alive, despite being blown to pieces. Oh god, it's off again. Thought I managed to get away with it. Right, get away from the castle. The lag-inducing castle. Now, there's something very important that we have to do soon. Once I've found the shipwright. Oh god, Frames. Hello, Frames. I've missed you. Right, where's the shipwright gone? Yes. Can't remember what his name was. Before you stands an old sailor man whose determined face appears to have weathered many a storm. Name, be Clint. In my youth I was a sailor who sailed across the sea in tall ships. Now I must content myself solely selling ships and sextants to others. Of course, this was the day when it took mighty men to be a sailor. Nowadays, those who set out to sea would not have lasted a day, but I suppose that's the nature of the universe. Everything slowly becomes more tame. Soon all the monsters will die off and the whole world join together in trust and worthiness. And unity, like all those fellowship people say, bah, the world's a better place when everybody fought everybody else, I say. Okay. So it's the best thing to make thine own way in the world, not listen to what they're told to believe. That's better. Remember that. Well, Crown Jewel. The Crown Jewel came to Britain, not any time recently, most certainly not. I remember the Crown Jewel and it has not been in Britain for a long time. Ah. Okay. I'm just robbing you. Won't be a minute. Cheers. What is that spanner? Are you calling me a spanner? Bread. More people locking chests with nothing in. Makes no sense. Now, I could buy the horse and cart from Diane. And we minimise again. I really wish I knew what was causing it. Job is to oversee the stables here in Britain and sell the horse and carriage if you want one. Britain's such a grand city, but it can be somewhat disconcerting if there's not know anyone. Unfortunately, I know many people here. Horse carriage sells for 120 gold. Yes. People, many friends. Greg, James, Brownie, and Mac. Brownie's decent horse man who would have made much better mare than Patson, if you want my opinion. He uses horses to plough his fields. One word in warning about Mac. Do not let him start talking about the sky. Other than that, he's perfectly fine, I can assure thee. James runs the inn, wanted a life of adventure. His family wanted him to run the inn. Been discontented ever since. Oh, yeah. Still, I think he fancies Cynthia who works at the mint. Well, I would have thought so, since they're sleeping together. Greg runs the shop, sells provisions. Some of it, yeah, it's fine. Bye. So you can't get horses on their own. You can only get horses with carriages. So here is the horse and carriage, which, as you can see, can take 8 people. So you can have a party of 8, which is cool. So because I have a deed, I can board it. Giddy up! Now, the only downside to the carriage is corners in towns, as you can see. Come on! It's kind of a novelty that doesn't really work. Get out of my way. Come on, peasants. So, I mentioned about something very important that we had to do, and it's here. Oh, God. Stop it. Stop it! Whoa. Exactly. Can we get off the cart? Thank you. So we need to go see Mac, who is not here. But he likes his eggs. Chicken raising. So, where is Mac? There's 2 very important reasons why we have to see Mac. Here we go. See a farmer with wild eyes winding in excitement. I am Mac. I am a farmer, although most folks just call me a lunatic. I'm a farmer, raise chickens and grow vegetables. If you need work, talk to me. I need someone to work for me and help me gather all the eggs being laid by the chickens. When the big thing came crashing down, it scared them all so much that they cannot stop laying eggs. Will you work for me? I'll pay you 1 gold per egg. Yes. You'll find the chicken in the back. You must feel around the nest to find some eggs that are there. There's a limit to how many they will produce in one day, of course. Lunatic. You also think so? Eh? But I tell you what I say is true. There are creatures visiting us from another place in the stars. I have seen them. Creatures. Oh, they're big, mean, ugly lion tigers. Or is it tiger lions? They're ferocious and they want to eat us. All I can say is that there are certainly no such creatures in this world, nor is there ship like any that's ever seen anywhere in Britannia. With my own eyes, I have seen a star creature and the inexplicable conveyance which enabled it to travel to Britannia. I swear to thee, I am completely sane. I have proof. Go and look behind the farm in the middle of the field. Take a look for thyself. Thou shalt see thy proof. Yes. And there it is. Mysterious craft. Has returned. Proof. I told you it was not a looney. Did you see the proof? Yes. Did I not tell you that I'm no looney? Still, my story of how I did come across the thing is beyond belief. Story. I like to stay up late. Sometimes I see bright lights flash across the sky. No one else ever pays them any mind. But one night, I see this bright light come crashing down and it lands in my field. I always watch for moving bright lights in the night sky. That's part of why people in town say I'm a looney. But it's what I do different from what they do in the orrery. After the explosion and crash, I ran out to my field. There I saw a strange machine that I've seen, and it was glowing hot. I was terrified. But then the top of the machine started to open. It resembled a bird, but it was not a bird. I could not move from the spot as I saw a strange ship open. From out of the top came the vicious tiger lion. There was a savage hunger in its eyes. It came at me like a predator that comes after prey. It was so fast that I could not even move. I thought I was going to be killed for certain. It reached me in a second. It looked into my eyes, and then it died. What it and I had failed to notice was that I was holding my hoe. It had once been accidentally enchanted by a passing mage, and it works wondrously in the fields. I use it for everything. The tiger lion had run itself through upon it. As it died, the thing spoke. It said 2 words: "Kill Rathy." I don't know who this Rathy person is or why the tiger lion wanted me to kill him. But I do not know I sure get worried now whether I see moving lights in the sky. I'm gonna eat him. Oh, I'm sure to know about the plague of looniness that has come to afflict all the mages in the world. It was several years ago that I bought a broken hoe to a mage called Mum. Fixing things was all he was good for anymore. There's also some fighter who wanted Mum to enchant his sword, turn it into the Sword of Death. It appears poor Mum got confused that the fighter came back and killed him because the man wound up with a sword that was only good for cutting weeds. Could never figure out exactly what happened. It appears that old Mum made mine hoe into the hoe of destruction. Unfortunately, the hoe is lost. Well, it's not really lost, it's locked up in my shed. It's the key to the shed that is lost. I think I might have accidentally used it as a fish hook when I was fishing on the banks of Loch Lake, so now I cannot get into my shed. One would think that I am a looney. I'm quite certain that it was something like that. Kill Rathy. Anyway, the tagline itself proved to be quite delicious. You ate it. Kill Rathy. So, it's actually a Kill Rathy from Wing Commander. And I'm guessing the tune that plays is a tune from Wing Commander. Having not really ever played Wing Commander, which is probably blasphemy, being an Origin game. So, in here, in his shed, is the Hoe of Destruction, which we want. But he's lost the key, so we're going to have to try and find the key. Right, you're not hungry, and you can stop complaining about being hungry, or I'll kill you again. Oh. Where's the... You know when I said, oh yeah, there's usually a way to get... there we go. Whoa. Alligator. Everyone get back here. I need you running off. Ah. Go fuck yourself. He had no armor, did he? Shit. Right. How alive is everybody? 10, 5, 7. Not very. So where was that fighter? Gonna have to go the other way around now. Herein lies the problem with inventory management. Oh hell, now I've took it out of his body, it won't bloody fit, will it? Right, so what we can do is cast help. Good that, innit? Oh, come on. Why won't let me put him on the floor? There. Well, we didn't get very far there, did we? Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Bye.